Hello, you beautiful people. Welcome to today's video, which will be a walkthrough of 7 days to die. Because I recently realized, I was watching Kelvin play, and I realized there were people there that was saying, because he finally decided to learn 7 days to die, because he always played in multiplayer, and he didn't actually learn that much. He was just, for the purpose of streaming, just going around killing zombies. Everyone was making weapons for him and all of the other items he needed, and he never actually learned the game. So now he was doing a solo playthrough, and I saw people in chat saying, "Thank you, I finally learned something. I learned how to play this game by watching you experiment." So that got me thinking. I've put 1900 hours into this game. I've done all kinds of playthroughs, most of them multiplayer, most of them on modded servers. But I didn't actually take time to slow it down, start from the get-go, and tell you guys what I'm doing. So I'm gonna try and play. Hopefully I'll manage to do this. Play as if I'm explaining this to someone who's new to the game, and hopefully this will help you guys be successful in a game that I really enjoy, and that I think if you got this link, if you got to this video on YouTube, I think you will enjoy it as well. So without further ado, let us go to game. Now, new game. There's a lot to explain. When it comes to the settings, they might seem daunting to some people, but they're not actually that complicated. So let's have a look. Server visibility listed, crossplay enabled. We don't care about that. We password. Now, difficulty. My suggestion to you guys would be to start on adventurer by default. Don't go for scavenger, because this kind of gives you a feel of the game, and it's not going to be challenging for me, and I'm not going to be having fun if I do this on adventure. So I'm going to switch it to nomad. But I would recommend you guys, for your first playthrough, you do adventure. Your system profile, we don't care about that. If you want to rush through the game, which I wouldn't recommend, you can increase the XP. This is the real time it takes for 24 hours to elapse in the game. You know, for the purpose of this playthrough, I'm going to slow it down a notch, because I'm going to be talking a lot. This one decides how long the nights will be. Normally, night starts at 10 p.m. and that's when the traders close, but for the purpose of making this entertaining as well, I've added a mod in the game where the traders never close, just so I don't have, actually no, just so I don't edit it that much, and I don't have you guys just sitting there waiting for the trader to open with me. So these are the general settings. Let's go into the basics. Blood moon frequency, and I'm gonna set it to 7 because that's how I play. Range means it gives it a random range. So if you set this to 2, for example, you might get Blood Moon, which actually let me explain that. Blood Moon is the event that this game was built around, which is you're getting attacked by a horde of zombies on day 7. Hence the name 7 days. Now, if you set this to 2, it might happen on the 5th day, 6th day, the 7th, 8th, the 9th, or the 9th, randomly. You wouldn't know. But I would recommend keeping this default. Blood Moon warning, that means you'll see, I'll show you in the game. You have an indicator here that shows you the day, and Blood Moon Day is going to turn red, and this will happen in the morning, or if you set it otherwise. Anyway, Blood Moon count, this is the minimum of zombies. Actually, I think it's better if I read the description for this. This is the number of zombies that can be alive, spawned at the same time, at any time per player during a Blood Moon horde. However, max spawn zombies overrides this number in multiplayer games. We're not gonna worry about multiplayer for now. Also note that your game stage sets the max number of zombies per party. Low game stage can result in low numbers zombies that the Blood Moon enemy count setting. Wait, what? Low game stage values can result in lower number of zombies than the Blood Moon enemy count setting. Oh, okay. Changing this setting has huge impact on performance. Just change at your own risk. Anyway, I recommend keeping this on default. This means if on day 7 I'm going to be level 1 and I have level 1 equipment, I might get a maximum of 8 zombies per wave of zombies during Horde Night. This is the speed at which zombies move during the day, during the night. Feral zombies, those are the red-eyed motherfuckers. They sprint during the day as well. Of course, all of the zombies are gonna sprint during Blood Moon. We like to call it Horde Night. Feral sense, this is the ability for zombies to hear or see. If you switch this on, they're gonna see you almost instantly once you're in range. Unless you're working on a stealth build, which we're I don't know if I'm gonna go through, but I'm gonna try. Airdrops. These are packages. There's gonna be an airplane. Comes somewhere in your vicinity, usually about 500-600 meters away from you, and drops a box. This is the marked airdrops on the map. Biome progression. This is the new mechanic they've introduced in the 2.0 update, where you have to do a set of quests. You have a set of tasks that you have to do in order to be able to move from one biome to the other. Now, by biome, they have actually, let's go through these. They have multiple types of biomes. Actually, let me go back and see. I can show you. Oh yeah, let's create a random. So just so you guys get an idea of what this does. You can play on their default map, which is this game. They also have these are the ones I create. They also have pre-gens, which they generate, and they come downloaded with the game. These are the sizes. As you can see, it's 6,144 meters by 6,144. They have two of these, two of these, and where's the 10k ones? Anyway, as I was saying, you can play on the default map, or you can go into editing tools, random jump viewer, and you can generate your own map. You can choose the size of it. Actually, should we do a smaller map? No, let's just go with map. Okay, now you can set so annoying. Anyway, you can set the percentages of plains, hills, and mountains. I fucking hate them because they're hard to navigate. Now, biome layout. Let me quickly generate. These are the different biomes you get in the game. Now, the center forest, which I usually also I don't like. Leave this on default as in towns. Wilderness POI is the POI that are outside of towns, but you'll see what I mean in a second when I generate the world. I don't like these. Yeah. Alright. Let's go ahead and generate it. Sorry if I'm boring you guys in the beginning, but I just want to make sure everyone understands all of these things in the game. Just so you guys go into the game with general knowledge of what these things are. Oh, by the way, one important thing I forgot to mention. I am playing on PC, but I will be playing on a controller. So when it comes to shortcuts, keyboard shortcuts, I'm not gonna be that helpful to you guys. Okay, this is the generated map. Okay, as you can see, every biome has a corresponding color on the map. Yeah. This, the forest, is the first and easiest biome. And from that one, you will get sent to the burnt forest. After you do a certain number of quests for the traders that you will find in the cities, well, towns actually, in the towns on this map, they will give you a special quest that will send you to one of the traders in the burnt biome. Once you cross this border, you're gonna see some special effects on the screen. We're gonna get to that, and I'll get more into detail on this. But you'll get 3 minutes to do certain tasks. If you go back into the forest biome, wait for a minute or so. The timer resets, and then you get another 3 minutes, and so on and so forth. But like I said, we'll get more into detail on this when we get to it. Right, well, what was I gonna explain? Yeah, the biomes. So then you get sent to this, and once you finish the biome progression quest, you get a badge that allows you to roam around here indefinitely. Then the next one will be the desert, which is this one here, and then the next one will be snow, and the last one is gonna be wasteland. That's where you get a multiplier when it comes to loot, but also zombie difficulty. Alright, now I've explained the settings. What's the name of it? Anyway, we'll find it. go into advanced for a second. You don't need to worry about this. This is if you want to build some beautiful bases where you don't want zombies to destroy them, you can decrease this. This is basically the damage that zombies can do on bases. Block damage as they call it. AI blood moon block damage and so on and so forth. Now, loot respawn time disabled. This isn't right. This, I would recommend switching this setting to this. Which means when you die, you don't drop everything in your inventory because the default is this. And then the next one, as you can see, is tool build only. I set it to backpack only, so you get to keep the items you have in tool build, which kind of gives you a fighting chance if you need to go back and collect your backpack. Drop and quit nothing. Enemy spawning one, of course. Creative mode. This game has a creative mode in case you just want to build. You don't want to worry about zombies or anything like that. You just go into creative mode. You have access to all of the parts that the game developers use to build all of their buildings. Daily quest progression limit. This I hate. I don't know why they have this. No. I don't want to be limited by the number of quests I can do daily. Anyway, let us choose. Why do I still have? Is this the one we generated? No, hopefully it is. Multiplayer, player killing, no killing. Or this is where you kill allies. This is where you turn PvP on or off multiplayer. Claim size, we're gonna go into this when we build our base. It's basically, you set down a claim block that says that 41 blocks around that claim block belong to you. The edge of the new land claim cannot be placed closer than this number. Okay. Claim duration. I set this to max. Although this is single player, so it doesn't make any difference. Claim decay, claim health online, claim health. PvP, people can go and destroy your claim block. They can attack your base, take it over, steal your schedule that we don't need to worry about this guys. For now, let's just get the basics. Okay, Blood Moon, I said I was gonna set it to 7. Airdrops every 3 days. That's okay. Sprint, walk. This backpack. This is max. Password, we don't care about that. I said I was gonna slow it down so I have enough time to explain things to you guys. This hopefully is the map we just generated, and because I didn't pay attention to the name it's saved under, and let's get cracking. Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this. Oh, guys, please be gentle with me. This is the first actual walkthrough I've done ever. So, you guys will understand and learn something from it. I'm not claiming that I'm most of it. I didn't go into very much detail when it comes to building, to be honest. A lot of those 1900 hours I've put in the game in the last year and a half, almost 2 years I think. I've spent killing zombies, doing quests and stuff like that. Now there's a new option since 2.0 came out. If you're playing multiplayer and you want to join your friend's game, or if you're playing on a dedicated server, which by the way I have running for the community, so if you want to join our server, you'll find the Discord link in the video description, and if you join Discord you can find out the login information for the server. So as I was saying, you can choose to spawn next to your friend. That's a new option they've introduced, because every time me and Stone and Salem would start a new game, we would have to run for 1.5, 2 kilometers to reach each other. That wasn't fun, especially in the beginning. Alright, this is us in the game, guys. There's a lot of trees in there. I see they spawned me on a country road. The Duke left you a note to read. Now, let's have a look in the inventory. If I remember correctly, for you guys on keyboard, it's going to be tab. For my controller, it is X. Now, I've added a few, like I said earlier, I've added a few mods for the purpose of this walkthrough. Normally the inventory isn't this big. It's 40 something slots. This is a 90 slot, right? The thing is, the reason behind me doing this was so I don't have to do that many oh, also if you hold X, you get this radial menu, which gives you access to a lot of things. But once we find the trader, let's say the trader's here, we get a quest here, then our backpack is full, so I have to run back to the base, drop off all of the stuff, go back to the trader, go to the next quest, and so on and so forth. So in order to not bore you guys with doing this, I went for the bigger backpack. Now let's go and read the Duke's. If you click A on controller, or if you click an item, you select it in well, actually, if you click A on controller, you pick it up. If you click Y, you select it. The mouse, if you click it, you select it. If you click and drag it, that's what it. Now we're gonna use this. Oh, also, let me explain to you guys the shortcuts. If you hold Y, you see those arrows that show up next to the use shortcut. That's how I like to play, so I use these shortcuts. The keyboard, actually, we're gonna switch it up. No. What? Come on. The keyboard, once you select something, you can use these. A to use, B. Or use WASD. I recommend getting used to doing this from the beginning because it saves you a lot of time. And it might make the difference in an epic fight or dying horribly. Because if you need to access your inventory and quickly use something, and rather than clicking it and then going to click use, you just click it, press it. This is the note we got from the Duke. Just a friendly reminder that you pay on time every time, or there will be consequences. Next time we won't be so nice. Thanks for the gear, but you still owe us. See you soon. Okay. We've read the note. Now if you look up here in the corner, switch back to controller, you will see some challenges in the top right corner. Yeah. Open the inventory with X and select the challenge. Or, yeah, Yeah, no, actually they are. Uh, if you open the inventory, you can see here there's multiple tabs: character, map, skills, quests, challenges. So you have to do is select the challenges one. Although I like to do it this way. I think you get the radial menu on keyboard and mouse as well, but I can't remember how. UI. Menus. Also, you get these keyboard shortcuts. So, for challenges, the one we just went to, Y, quests, that's O, I, that's for multiplayer, where you see your players list. This is the map, character screen, creative menu. We're not gonna worry about that. And inventory stuff. Alright, let's get back to gameplay. Challenges window. This one. Welcome to the challenges. These challenges aim to guide you through the fundamental basics of gameplay and beyond. I love this. You guys do it in your own time. We're just gonna redeem it, and then we get a new one. If you've noticed, the other one was green. This one's orange. This means it's not complete. So what we have to do now, as you can see, the game also highlights the items we need. Is punch this, punch that, punch this, punch that. You can see in the lower right corner, you can see the items you pick up. Also, in the beginning, it's recommended to punch the stones rather than picking them up, because you get XP from that. I don't know, actually, do you get XP from picking them up? No, you do not. So yeah, it is recommended to punch things. Oh, so small. But in the beginning, it is. Let me quickly check out. This game has a tendency to 4K for some reason. Actually, if you press F8, you can also see your frame rate. I like to do this because you'll see. I like to gather a bit more grass. Now, crafting. As you can see, once you open your inventory, you also get access to this one. This one is the basics one. Then you get all of these different categories: building, resources, weapons, ammo, tools, food and cooking, science, armor, and miscellaneous. Decor. Now we have to craft this one, as you can see. So this here is part of the challenge. Also, I like to start these here. And let's equip this guy. Now we're gonna have to harvest some. Now, here's an important tip for you guys. And a trick with this guy. When you crouch, which is control, clicking the right stick or controller, you see there's a new bar popping up just above your health and stamina bar. That's your kind of like stealth meter indicator, maybe. Now, when you're cutting trees down, the day just started, so the sun is over there. If I go into the shadow of the tree, watch the stealth. So if I stand here, it's 60. If I go into the shadow, it used to be higher. Anyways, now important. When you do this, you make noise, which generates so-called heat. That's the system. This heat is picked up by surrounding zones. It's a bit too early in the game for me to worry about that, but just so you know, when you crouch, the heat is less. If you do this trick that I told you about, this decreases your chances of being heard when you do this. Now when it comes to harvesting, as you can see, I've already harvested enough for the challenge. But I do recommend doing this all the way, because when you completely harvest a tree, you get a bit more extra wood at the end of it. So if you watch the lower right corner now, it's +3, +3, and so on. But just at the end of it, +93. Okay, so that was +3. Watch. +51. Also, we got 2 seeds from it, but nah, I'm gonna explain that. Stone. You gotta find the stone. Sticks up there. These are important. Now, if you want to play a ranged so-called spec in the beginning, if you want to use the bow, here's another nifty trick. You open it, you don't loot it, out of it, and then you disassemble. So as you can see, I got 4 feathers from disassembling it, and I get the contents, which makes it 9 feathers instead of 5. And you use the feathers to make arrows. This is an extra trick. A few more extra feathers when harvesting the lists. Yeah, I know it's complete. I just want a bit more extra. Yeah, so remember guys, always see I got +22. Always crouch when you're doing these actions. Well, not in the beginning because it's not gonna spawn zombies in first. I can't remember the setting. For the first 5 minutes, I don't know. Anyways, craft primitive outfit. And now we get into the armor system, which is important because guess what? It protects you from zombies, excuse me. Now see, they only tell you to craft the chest armor. Then I go to wear it. But if you go to the armor page, there's more items. So what I would recommend is making all of them. So make sure to gather enough fiber, which is this one, plant fibers, to be able to make the other ones. We've made the outfit for the challenge. Let's go ahead and make the other ones. You can also disassemble stuff, as you can see here. You don't get the full amount of materials, right? But you get some of it. And you get the free upgrade, which is not gonna look as nice as this one. By the way, this is our armor type, which you can find for character. Okay, so now we have a full set of armor. But they've also introduced 2.0, is the cosmetics now, where you can make this set look like a different set, provided you find, for example, the feature hat and you scrap it in your inventory. That's the only way I unlock it. Okay, we've got plenty of stone, wooden club now. Whoa. Come on, dude. No, I'm gonna play with my favorite weapon. I'm not gonna use the club. I am gonna use the bow. See, now we have 19 feathers, which means... Oh yeah, if you use these, I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory, but if you pick this one, it's the maximum. Arrows. Oh yeah, I was saying, this is my weapon of choice. Now, if you know you have a good aim, I would say, no, actually, no, we'll go through this. I would say go for this one rather than the club. But nah, it's up to you. Your decision. I'm not gonna transfer you towards a certain weapon. I would say go for this. Now, if you look down here underneath the courtyard, there are two bars. The blue one is the water bar, the green one is the food bar. So make sure to keep an eye on those. Oh, in any case, you will get some warnings here when you're hungry or thirsty. Open the challenges, and this is all completed, which means it is going to send us towards our closest failure. Good job, survivor. You have proved to be capable of much potential. We have marked your map nearest White River outpost. There, trader. Buy and sell goods and trade stories with one of our friendly citizens. Welcome aboard. Right, so now all we have to do is travel to the trader and gather some loot. In the beginning, it is recommended to eat everything that you find. I'm not gonna do it. Nice to find the eggs, because those provide sustenance. Oh, these are important. These are. Hopefully we get lucky. I can explain what I'm talking about. There's a chance you find honey in stores. Now, zombies being zombies, if they attack you, there's a chance they infect you. If you get infected, you will need to cure that infection, otherwise you die. In order to do that, in the beginning anyways, you will need I'm gathering these red flowers. Or sims, as I call them, because you can make red tea, which is slightly better than drinking just water. Bonus. Ooh. Like I said, try and gather as much of everything. Oh, hello. Now, as I was saying, if you know you have coding, I would say, oh yeah, there's two types of attacks. You have the normal attack and the heavy attack. But if you look at the stamina bar, this is the standard attack, which is the right trigger. So that you use 19 of stamina. This is the heavy. As you can see, you use 27. So make sure to use them wisely. And try to make it so the heavy attacks always hit the heavy. No, not like so, because you didn't. Light attack, light attack. Heavy attack. That's how you take care of it. Wait, did I switch it to Nomad? I seem to die a bit. Oh well. I guess I'm gonna. Ooh, finally. Oh, we actually found the second one. So as you can see, if you eat these ones raw, they give you 5 food and they give you 3 health. That's nice. And you don't get this. Ooh. Yawning, huh? So in the beginning, that's my food of choice. Oh, hello, sir. Oh, just 1 second, buddy. God damn it. In the beginning. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention, if you want to take all, there's of course a button for that. Or, as you can see in parentheses, exclude. Later on, we're gonna also disassemble. Ooh, lockpicks. That was a lot. Like for instance, if you find these, make sure to harvest them. Oh. And not actually, you know what? Your first whoa, dude, I was walking here. God damn it. For your first playthrough, I would say use this. This is OP. This is OP. We're gonna learn by the way, for quickly switching items, you can click for the bumpers, left and right bumpers, switch, or hold the button and you get this radio. Keyboard users, it's simple, just use the number. Come on, give us some money. Yes. Now I can show you. Gives you food, gives you some health, but this is the there's 5%. So what I'm gonna do is put that guy in. Try and get them for. Oh crap, no, that wasn't that. No, that was. Make sure you strictly use a bandage. Oh, we got them for. As I was saying, this whip is so OP because look how fast I can attack. You don't need precision, you just keep at it. And now we got infected. You see? It's over here. And if you pay attention to it, it increases. What you need to do is use this. That's what it gives you the food, it gives you the health, and it also cures the infection, which is similar to this. Hopefully we get another one because we just wasted that one, but it's for learning purposes, so it's guys, you have no idea how lucky of a find this is. Oh my god. You're not gonna get as lucky as me in this game. But now I can show you what I was talking about. Disassemble. Everything in this game is based on craft. For that, you need all sorts of materials and parts. Oh, we got an engine as well. Holy guacamole. Lady Luck is on the nice side today, man. So, you need disassembled vehicles. Although, if you have them close to your base, I wouldn't recommend disassembling the lootable ones because every 7 days they reset and you can loot them again. But this one I disassembled just to show you guys what I As you can see here, we have a lot of different parts and ingredients. It might seem daunting, but don't worry, everything will make sense. The engine is mainly used for vehicles or one other. Anyway, you can see the recipes for each part. If you click it, see, it says recipes right there, and it shows you all the recipes. So, use it for vehicles, use it for the auger, the mining tool, the cement mixer, and the chip. But for now, because we won't need it anytime soon, but we will need what it scraps into. That's when we get 30, don't pick them up and select mechanical parts, which are used in a few items. This is the list. It's 8, 9, 10 pages of it. Yeah, so these are important. Now, like I said, might seem daunting in the beginning, but whatever you need to build, you can select it. For example, repair. You can select it, you can track it, so it shows on screen here what you need. So it kind of makes it easy. You can make duct tape if you need it. Almost all of the ingredients you can make or source. So it's not really that complicated. If you just follow the progression should be fine, and you should. There's the learning curve for this game isn't steep, so you have time to learn. All right, let's get Mr. Trade. Oh, I tracked my thing. Quests. Quest again. And the trader is over there. Now, these are magazines. These improve your skills. In this case, knuckles, which is useless. Well, which is useless, period. Anyways, that's a different conversation. I don't like the knuckles. But yeah, you read them. It says here 2 out of 17. See? Another thing for the functional vehicles, so for the lootable, this one wasn't lootable, as you noticed. For the lootable ones, you also get fuel, as you can see here. Gas can, which you can use for your vehicle when the time is. This one doesn't want to be this one. Done a couple of challenges, that's good. XP for us. Oh, you also might want to break these down because you get plastic. Well, it's polymers. I just call it plastic. Same thing. Okay, let's go to Mr. Trader. And I'm gonna take you guys to a couple of more things. And I'm gonna try and make these about an hour long-ish. So first of all, for easier referencing, you don't have to watch a 3-hour video, just find the information and also to see if it's worth making another one and another one. Right. See, another thing I always like to do is build my base as close to the trader as possible. And this is the perfect location. So this is where we're gonna build our base. Okay. Wham, back at you. Lady Luck is definitely on my size, man. Oh, my size. On my side. Vehicle off-road headlight mod schematics. Also, some of these magazines were. Oh, come on, man. What am I hacking or something? I got the helmet light as well. Oh, I hope you guys get as lucky as me. Anyway, let's learn this one. Got some shotgun shells. This is cobblestone. You use this to upgrade your building. But we're gonna cover this in future episodes. Now for the headlight one. If you go ahead, headlight means it's gonna go in the header. If you select this, you notice it says here you can modify it. This one, of course, being a primitive level 1 only has one slot. It's enough for us. So our first night in this game, we're gonna have light, which is nice. Ooh. I can make this shot, guys. Doesn't look, yeah, it was as I was saying, Lady Luck is. Oh no, that guy's gonna eat our rabbit. Be careful when you do this, because this fuckers. No, no, no! Like to eat your game. Now, the best tool to harvest this, make sure you cover your arrow, is the knife. This gives you the most resources. Oh man, this is going smoothly for me. We've done another challenge. Okay, now one important thing that not many people tell you is always wait, this is the trade. Yeah. This, you see that ding sound? It doesn't make it again, yeah? When I attack this means it's indestructible. The zombies aren't able to break in. If you want to make this a safe haven, especially on multiplayer servers, make sure to always trade your goods. No matter if you always make sure to loot everything in the traders. When you find them, there's stuff in there as well. Doesn't matter if you come in this way or the other way or that way. There's 4 entry points to this. Make sure to always close the gates, because these guys can keep you safe. Except for Fortnite, and they kick you. Improves blade crafting skill. Again, not something we're interested in. Because I'm doing spears.
If you want some fancy good afternoon greeting, go suck up to Trader Joel. If you want some food or drink, I'll take care of you.
And this is Mr. Rigged.
I'd shake your hand, but I bet you got dysentery the way you smell.
This is the rewards window. For regular quests, you're gonna have multiple choices. Rewards. This is our first quest. And then we have to ask him if he's got any special jokes. Jobs.
Look, blockhead, I'll give you some work, but you better not disappoint. You better not fuck this up, or I'll cut your goddamn throat.
Fucking hell. Straight to threats, fucking asshole. Anyway, you can also trade.
Fine, take a fucking look.
You can either select categories if you're looking for something specific, or you can just scroll these pages in the main menu. Now, actually we do need these, but I don't have any money. I'm just gonna browse through so you guys can.
Well, you better get your ass to crack a book, cause you're dumber than dirt.
Like I said, asshole. You also get some vending machines. So if you're starving and you have some money in your pocket, no food, you can always come here. In emergencies, I wouldn't recommend wasting your money on this. Just go around and find some drinks out there. And these are there's special drinks, but we'll cover those in the next episode. Now, one last thing I wanted to cover in this one was the skills. As you can see, it says here we have 4 available skills. Now, if you look at these categories, perception is linked to a specific. Next one, strength, is actually linked. No, I'm lying. It's linked to specific weapons. So, Deadeye, which specializes in rifles, and Spearmaster. So this one, shotguns and sledgehammers. For this one, it's machine guns, and that's it. No, told you I hate Knuckles. So Knuckles and machine guns. So this one, but of course, each one of them has specific perks. So for the brawler, because you're going in there, it gives you some pain tolerance, healing factor, iron gut, and so on. So, I would say just go through them as you go. My advice would be, in the beginning, choose a weapon. Let's say you went go ahead, and you focus on that in the beginning. Because don't worry, it's not permanent. Once you start making money, you can buy. Let's see.
Afternoon. Is it beer? What the hell do you want this time?
You can buy a drink from this asshole. Wait. There you go. Grandpa's forgetting elixir. It resets your skill points. So
Get
don't
the
worry
hell out
about
of my store.
making
It's
mistakes.
For real customers.
Just go, play around with these, experiment with them, read the descriptions, see what each of them does. If you are a cutthroat who prefers to operate from the shadows and use stealth and sneak attacks. Sneak attacks deal an extra 50% damage, which is going to be important when sneaking around. But I'm going to go back to my stuff. Put a couple of points in this. Now, as you can see, it's limited. It won't let me go further. So in order to find out why, just hover over the lock icon here, and it tells you need perception level 3, which means you have to go here, put 1 point, put another point. This will make me strong, but I will not use that point in there because I like to combine them a bit, and I like to put a point in this, which reduces food and water loss from physical exertion by 5%. Hold your breath for 84 seconds if you're really that interested in. Chance of dysentery is reduced by 1%. Buffs from consumables last 10% longer. But the one I'm interested in is the food and water loss. So I like to use this. I actually wasted a couple of points here. Because normally I would just put 1 point just put 1 point in Spearmaster. Then I would go to Iron Gut and Pain Tolerance, which reduces HP loss by 5%. And also gives you 20% less chance to get stunned. So this is a strategy I would recommend at the beginning. You get 4 points, put one in your weapon of choice, be it sledgehammer or spear, melee weapon of choice, roller, which I don't recommend. Because because I told you guys to go for the knife. You just put one here, deep cuts. Then you go under the fortitude one. You put one in pain tolerance. One in iron gut. And I would say one in lucky loot, because adds 5% loot bonus to containers that you open, and also looting is 10%. But that 5% loot bonus might give you a better item. I messed it up just for the sake of explaining it, but don't worry, I'm gonna level up fairly fast, so that's not a problem. But this is gonna be it for now, guys. I'm gonna continue this in the next episode. So if you guys want to see the next episode, make sure to hit that like button, maybe even that subscribe one, and make sure to let me know down in the comments if I've made it clear enough for you guys, or if you want some extra explanations for some things, and I'll make sure to answer to you guys. So thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys in the next one.